I'm really hot about something, and I just have to get this off my chest because this is something that has been a theme of the week. And I just feel really strongly that this is a message for anyone out there right now, specifically that is between the age of 25 to 40, okay? You do not have time. It is one of the biggest lies that I think society perpetuates right now, and I am putting it as one of the top enemies that I'm going to be kind of addressing here because I'm just hearing so much of it right now. If you think that hey, you know what? I'm still figuring this out. It's okay. I'm young. Guess what? Young people die. Okay. And this isn't about death. I didn't have a friend die. I didn't go to a funeral. And I just got off the phone with somebody and I actually told them this, and I truly believe this inner to my core. If you've ever had somebody close die to you, a funeral doesn't change anything, not long term. What changes is when your why changes. If you go to a funeral, and unfortunately I've been to many of them, and the most recent one that I went to was for a longtime friend who had just had a child born. I mean, it was just one of the saddest funerals I've ever been to. But the reality is 6 months later, you're not going to think about him. Nobody outside of his wife and his immediate family really thinks about him because life goes on. That's just the unfortunate reality to things. So if you think that if you end up at a funeral and you're having this moment of, oh, life is precious, just know that's like hearing a motivational speech. That is going to fade away in a couple days. You're going to get busy, you're going to have to pay the bills, and you're going to be focused on exactly what's in front of you right now. Funerals don't change behavior. Your why changes your behavior. You have to have a strong sense of purpose, and then you need to take that purpose that is wrapped up in the things that you truly value, and you need to turn that into objectives. And objectives are just long-term goals, okay? That is what is going to truly change your life, okay? If you want a projection of where your life is going to be, look at the 5 people that you hang out with the most, your spouse excluded, if you're married, okay? But look at the 5 people that you hang out with the most. Are they where you want to be in 3 to 5 years? Because that's where you're going to be in 3 to 5 years. I don't know how much more crystal clear I can say this. I have people who are near and dear to me that I love very much, who I cheer for, who I am always available for, who I have all this content and all these videos I put out, and they don't watch them. They don't listen to this podcast. They don't watch the YouTube videos. And I don't even care if it's me. They can go out and find an Ed Milet or a Tony Robbins or whoever and try to get focused with whatever it is they're trying to do. But they don't do it. And I've had to come to a point in my own life to where I had a conversation with one just recently. And I just told him a very harsh message, but that he had to hear. And I just said, I have zero faith in you that you are going to change anything in the next 3 to 5 years in your life unless you move out of your city. Why? Because he had grown up there his entire life. And he has so many emotional anchors and triggers that it's just really, really not impossible. Nothing's impossible. But it's really, really difficult for him to overcome this now. And for months, I've been asking him to do a simple thing that will help increase his professional network and his social wealth. And it hasn't happened in months. I've even given him incentives to do it. Why? Because he doesn't have a strong why. He doesn't have a driving purpose. He's doing what the majority of people that I end up talking to that are 25 to 40 years old, they are floating through life focused on paying bills. That's it. And when they get more money to pay those bills, guess what? They get bigger bills. That's what ends up becoming when we really, really boil down the core of what people's strategy in life is, it's coming down to paying bills. What a shitty way to live your life. Like people are 1 in 10 people are facing extreme loneliness. So many people are financially insecure, right? But those lonely people, they don't go out and try to meet people. They're not making the effort to put themselves in circles where they'll have the opportunity to do stuff. You know, the people who are out here saying, oh, well, I don't have any money, I don't have this. Less than 35% of them have a budget that they're looking at every single month. They're not even controlling the money that they do have. So how do they think that more money is going to end up helping them? I'm not saying that it won't, but I'm saying without a plan, they're just going to end up right back where they are. And why? Why is this the case? Why are we doing this? Why are we not moving forward on the things that we say we value? You hate your job? Go out and start interviewing. Well, I did an interview or two in the past 30 days. That's nothing. That's nothing. I see videos of people doing like 200, okay? You don't have urgency in your life. You don't have a strong sense of why. If you can't tell me your why statement in one sentence right now, you don't have a why. You don't have a strong sense of it. Mine is to love God, cherish my family, serve others, and to have fun while doing it. Well, guess what? The last two got me to turn down a $400,000 a year job with RSUs, stock options, all these other things. I would have been making over $500,000 a year. I turned it down because I had a strong sense of why, and that didn't line up to it. That's what happens when you have a strong sense of why. This is not some ethereal thing that I'm talking about that is just meant to be like, okay, yeah, I have a sense of why. Like I'll wake up and get in my... No, it is a North Star. It is the thing that will guide you during times when you don't know what you want. You have to have it, because if you don't have a purpose for your life, then society will assign one for you. And all the data shows you're probably not going to like it that much. It's just as simple as that. So I just want to instill this message right now. I want you to hear this and to feel the urgency of what I'm trying to tell you. You do not have time. And I'm not even saying that I don't even want to go to the extreme of you could walk out and get hit by a bus tomorrow. Forget that. Nobody really gets motivated by that, okay? What should motivate you is the fact that you are wasting your life. You're in a job that you don't like. You're in a relationship that's toxic that you need to leave. You don't have friends that are anywhere near like the stage of life that you want to be in, and they're actually holding you back, right? You don't have time. You don't. The only reason I'm able to live the life that I love, that I'm having so much fun in right now, is because I'm 36 years old right now, and I started working on this back when I was 27. When I was 27, I didn't know that I wanted this. When I was 27, I didn't know this was what I was going to do. But I had a direction, and I had a why. And the actions that I took back when I was 27 set me up for this awesome life that I get to live right now. Is it perfect? Absolutely not. Not even close. But it's great. I wake up with a smile on my face every day. Mondays hit. I don't have a case of the Mondays anymore. I'm excited to do what I get to do. And I'm not just talking about work. I'm talking about the fact that I get to go and I get to be the one to pick up my kids every day from school. I love that. I love the fact that I can be the one and they're sitting in the back screaming about their day and all these other things. And I have to deal with, a 7 and 2 4-year-olds in the car and all their little issues. And I get to be a dad and I get to train them. I love that. Okay. So this isn't just about work. This isn't about money. This is about life. That's what this is about. You don't have time. Do not believe the lie that society will sell you. Okay. You don't have time. And the time that you do have, you're probably giving it away to some corporation who's paying billions of dollars to capture your attention through screens. That's it. You don't have time.